Carroll Broadcasting presents high school basketball.
Good evening and welcome back to Coon Rapids as we bring you night 2 of action here in Coon Rapids. Tonight is girls Class 1A Region 3 action as the Crusaders play host to the Gales of St. Edmunds. This is the Mackey Motors Tailgate, brought to you by Mackey Motors of Lake City, recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City and MackeyMotors.com. Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders had a strong year in the Rolling Valley, 17-4 on the season, 13-1 in conference play, took home the championship in that conference. While on the other side, the Gales from St. Edmund, they play in the North Central Conference. Few bigger schools in there, played up quite a bit. The record shows it somewhat. 8 of 14 on the season. They have won their last 3, so we should be in for a very good contest here in Coon Rapids this evening. It will be kind of strength versus strength. The Gales like to put up the points on the season, so it'll be up to this Coon Rapids Bayard defense to see if they can slow it down, and they have been very successful with that this season. And talking with Coach Caitlin McAllister before the game, she said, you know, it's good to always have defense, but a little offense wouldn't hurt once in a while. So we'll see if they can get that offense rolling tonight. But a lot of that offense this year has came from the defense, getting turnovers, getting down in transition, and getting the easy points. They'll look to do it again here tonight on their home court in front of a good crowd. We've already got quite a few fans coming in. The Gales have filled up about a quarter, let's say a half of their section here. Coon Rapids Bayard's got 3/4 of theirs full, and a few more still coming in as exciting high school basketball action. Winner will advance on to play in Fort Dodge on the 26th, and they'll take on the winner of the Newell-Fonda Woodbury Central contest that's going on tonight. So Coon Rapids Bayard, St. Edmund coming up. We'll step away, have your starting lineups after this break.
Since 1968, Mackey Motors has been serving Lake City and the surrounding communities with new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Mackey Motors is a full-service dealership providing oil changes in our Quick Lube Express bays, a service department with world-class trained technicians, a body shop and collision center with the latest equipment, a full vehicle detailing department, or come talk with one of our highly knowledgeable sales staff.
Recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City, MackeyMotors.com.
Community Insurance Agency is a proud supporter of the Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders and is pleased to help sponsor tonight's game. Community Insurance Agency is more than just their name. It's the core foundation of what they believe in, the community. For quality protection at prices you can afford, backed by their fast, friendly service, call one of their agents today at 712-999-2288 or stop in at their office in Coon Rapids. Go Crusaders!
When you buy from a local business, like one of the New Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
Are you looking for a new appliance? Stop by Coon Rapids Hardware Hank. They are an authorized Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amana dealer. If they don't have what you're looking for in stock, they will order it just for you. Make Coon Rapids Hardware Hank your one-stop shop for all your home needs, and check out their new location. They're proud supporters of the Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders. And remember, they're not your average hardware store.
Welcome back here to the Mackey Motors Tailgate Show on Kick 106.7 as we get set for girls high school playoff action, Class 1A Region 3. Coon Rapids Bayard hosting the Gales of St. Edmunds here this evening. St. Ed, 8-14 on the season, coached by C.J. Tracy. They will look to start Anna Lurson. The 5'6" junior comes in leading the team off the boards, 11.4 rebounds per game. Peyton Bradley's a 5'5" senior. Then you've got Chloe Palmer, the 5'6" sophomore, averaging 11 points per game. Second in the rebound side, just shy of 5 rebounds per game. Then you've got Abby Huss, the 5'7" sophomore, and Josie Harvey, the 5'7" senior, starting for the Gales of St. Edmunds. They are in green uniforms with white numbers and letters here this evening. Coon Rapids Baird in their white home uniforms, red numbers with the black trim. They'll start Ashton Clucky, the 5'8" junior. Anna Hart, the 5'6" junior, comes in averaging just shy of 12 points per game on the season. Then you've got Malia Clayberg, the 5'11" junior, 13.8 points per game and 7.5 rebounds on the season. Ella Heidoff, the 5'7" junior, and Aubrey Hoffbauer, the 5'8" junior, coming in averaging 7.3 points per game. We'll see who can get the offense rolling for this Coon Rapids Baird team. Again, 17-4 on the season. The Rolling Valley champions there, and they are coached by Caitlin McAllister. That'll do it for the Mackey Motors Tailgate Show here this evening. Just a reminder, the winner of this contest gets the winner of the Newell Fonda Woodbury Central game, and we'll see if we can't follow that one on X as we're calling this one here tonight. But you expect to see two teams, both of them will try to take care of the ball, as St. Ed's tends to take a few more threes on the season and connect from behind the arc by about a 5% rate better than the Crusaders. But again, the Crusaders' defense has turned into a few layups, and those layups add up quickly when you're taken away from the other team. So that's what they'll look to do, and a great atmosphere here at their home gym in Coon Rapids. Don't forget, after the game, we'll have the Motor Inn Player of the Game. That'll be announced, and we'll have it up on all the Carroll Broadcasting Networks, the Facebook page, Twitter, Instagram. It'll all be there, and that's brought to you by Motor Inn of Carroll. We're going to step away for the national anthem. We'll be back with more basketball action. You're listening to Kick 106.7 KIKD Carroll.
If you have a project that needs to be done, turn to Moore Construction in Coon Rapids. Whether it's new construction, remodeling, or cosmetic makeovers, trust the professionals at Moore Construction. Call 712-684-7667 for a free estimate. Also, for all your lumber and other building material needs, make it Moore Lumber on Main Street in Coon Rapids. Moore Lumber and Construction, locally owned and operated, and proud sponsors of Coon Rapids Baird Athletics. Heritage Insurance wants to wish the Coon Rapids Baird Crusaders good luck. Heritage Insurance offers years of experience in protecting all your assets with personalized customer service that you can always trust. Let their staff answer all your insurance questions. Call for your appointment today. 792-999-2263. That's 999-2263. Good luck, Crusaders, from everyone at Heritage Insurance.
Few people know as much about truck maintenance and repair as RJV Transport and Diesel Repair. Hi, it's Big Pete. As an owner-operator, I understand how crucial it is to get your truck back on the road. Our technicians have the knowledge to get it done right. With competitive shop rates and good old-school experience, we're here to keep you rolling smoothly. Plus, we are one of the only shops in the area certified to do hazmat tanker inspections. RJV in Westside, 663-4500, or call my wife, Sarah, at 790-4543.
Door got a dent? Hood got a ding? Tony's Corner Body and Paint will get rid of that thing. That window crack and that fender scratch has met its match. Tony's Corner Body and Paint. If the repair is big or the repair is small, Tony's Corner Body and Paint does it all. Tony personally guarantees all auto body repairs because he repairs it himself. Tony's Corner Body and Paint. Get a free quote. Main Street in Coon Rapids, or call 712-999-DENT.
And we are set for action as Clayberg will jump against Lurson, and the Crusaders will start with the basketball. Out on the right wing, it's Hart. Dribbles back up towards the top of the ring now. Wants to go towards the corner. Stop and go dribble. Gets her to the baseline. She's going to be forced out of bounds, but it'll go off of a Gale. Stays with Coon Rapids-Baird. Still inbounds under their basket. Hoffmauer to throw it in. Looks at the cutter. Now goes out to the right wing. Three-pointer rims in and out. A battle for the rebound. Comes out in the hands of Clayburgh. Crusaders will reset. Just underway here in Coon Rapids. Scoreless contest. Here's a hand pass down low. They'll kick it back out to the right side. 10 seconds on the shot clock. A drive, and the layup is up and good. Nice underhand move by Anna Hart. Here's a cross-court pass as the Gales pass their way through the full-court pressure applied by the Crusaders, who fall back into a zone. Now the Crusaders are going to work up a steal. The ball is loose, and they've got it now in the corner, trying to throw it over to the wing, and it's going to go out of play. Clucky was trying to save it in the double team there. Just loses it off to the right side. So they're going to reset the shot clock. There's a pass right side. Flash by. They'll hand it off. Huss thought about the three. Passes it up. They'll work it all the way to the left side. Zone defense here. Trying to get up and under, and that's going to be a travel called on Palmer. Got to the baseline. The defense collapsed, so she couldn't pass it. Ended up taking the extra step, and they'll turn it over. 2-0. Crusaders on top. 6:41 to play in the first. Taking their time is Hart. Brings it down. Throws it to the left side. Clayburgh. Clayburgh hands it back to Hart. Runs through Hart. Now, here comes Hart. Kick out right side. Fake shot by Heidoff. Gets to the corner. Crusaders will work it back. Here's a three-pointer. Long range right side. Hits off the back side of the iron. And rebound will be cleared by Harvey. Gales have the basketball over on the left side. Huss back up top. They're passing around the edge on this 2-3 zone defense. Here's a pass inside. Kick back out to Harvey. Three-pointer right side's well off the mark. And that rebound easily gathered by Clayburgh. Now Hart pushes the tempo up on the right side. Hands this one off into the hands of Hoffbauer. Here's a jumper from the free throw line from her. Won't go. One and done for the Crusaders on that one. They lead 2-0. 5:41 to play here in the first. Here's a drive inside, out of control. They'll say the ball was tipped out of play by the Crusaders, and they'll stay with the Gales. Here's a pass out to the right side, Harvey. That one's going to be blocked. Good job coming over late by Hart. Was able to knock that one out of play. Some physicality here early on in this contest. Here's a lob towards the free throw line to Lurson. Trying to drive. Now we've got our first whistle of the game. They're going to get Heidoff on a reach in there. So she picks up her first, team's first. It's a 2-0 lead for the Crusaders. 5:30 to play here in the first. Bradley works it over to Lurson. Lurson tries to throw this one up top, and that is going to go out of play. Turnover by the Gales goes back to the Crusaders. That's their third already early on in this ball game. Setting up the offense is Hart, left side, throws it to Clayburgh. Clayburgh looks inside, and she shuffled her feet out of bounds and turns it over. Didn't realize how close she was to the sideline. Touched it. The ball goes over to the Gales. 2-2-1, full court pressure from the Crusaders. Here comes the trap on the sideline. They'll dribble through it. Now deep in the corner. Crusaders got a little bit out of sync, but the Gales couldn't pass their way around it. Palmer has it dribbling. Hands this one off. Three-pointers up. No good. Clucky pulls in the rebound. Hart calls for it and brings it across the timeline. Holds up the one finger on the left hand. Hands this one right side to Hoffbauer, who brings it back to the top of the key. No rush in this offense. As they look at a man-to-man defense from the Gales. And now we're going to have a hard hit. Two collisions there. Hoffbauer's going to hop back up. believe that one is going to go on Larson, and it does. That's her first. Lauren Cook coming off the bench now for the Crusaders. Going to spell Hoffbauer. 4:43 to play in the first. 2-0. Crusaders on top. Double screen and a moving screen is going to be called on the Crusaders. And that's going to go on Clayberg, her first. Back into that 2-2-1 pressure. Go the Crusaders. Just trying to slow down this Gales offense. Lurson gets it across, wants to attack, almost travels, but then throws it into the hands of Clucky. Here come the Crusaders after they force 4 turnovers here early on. Approaching the halfway point of the first quarter, it's 2-0 Coon Rapids Bears. Pass out, left side. Clucky tried to throw it inside, and that ball will sail through as Clayberg got tied up trying to get through there on the cut, hit the deck, and they'll say it doesn't touch anybody. Hoffbauer back in. Heidoff will replace her. Just a quick break there. Hoffbauer in for Heidoff, excuse me. Here's the Gales, throw it over the timeline. Crusaders bring that pressure all the way out. Here's a bounce pass back out to the right wing. Driving's Bradley. Tries to throw it up and over. Hoffbauer saw it. Tried to get it. Got her fingertips on. Forced it out. 14 seconds on the shot clock. We are halfway through the first period in this ballgame. It is 2-0 Coon Rapids Bears. Schleins comes in for the Gales, who have the basketball. Out on the right side. Try to go down. We're going to have a reach-in called on Cook. Her first. 3:48 to play here in the first period. Here's a pass into Lurson. Gives it right back to Palmer. Back to Lurson. Looking at the 2-3 defense. Crusaders bring that defense out past the three-point line. Try to push them out of some comfortable spots. Here's a drive, another loose ball. Lurson will pick it up. Throws it right into the hands of Clucky. Clucky brings it across the timeline, tries to throw it to Hoffbauer. She tried to pull it back but couldn't do it. Here's a layup at the other end, and now we are tied 2-2 off the turnover. 2-2, 3:10 to play here in the first. Here's a drive by Hart. That ball is going to be stripped by the Gales. Heidoff in. Clucky to the bench for the Coon Rapids Bears. 3:06 on the clock here in the first half in a 2-2 contest. Here's a bounce pass down low. Nice strong layup and some late contact, and Heidoff missed the shot as it rolls off the side of the rim. Now she'll have to get the points from the charity stripe to break this tie. Free throw on the way is good. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Heidoff. It was a nice set play on the inbounds. Got her right where she needed to be. Contact. First one's going to be off the, or the second one's off the front of the rim. 3-2, Coon Rapids Baird on top. The Gales trying to push it across this pressure. Lurson, bounce pass back out. Here's a three-pointer from the left corner. That's going to sail long, and the Gales get a second chance. Three-pointer top of the key. That's going to go off the back iron, out of play. A bunch of Coon Rapids Baird fans ducking as they thought they were going to have some players on their laps. Crusaders with the basketball, leading by one with 2:44 to play here in the first. I'm Tom Hawkamp. Glad to have you with us for this playoff basketball action. Winner advances to play in Fort Dodge and will face off Fonda, Newell, Fonda, or Woodbury Central. Here's a steal and a takeaway, and another steal at the other end, and stolen back. And now we're going to have a foul. A lot of loose ball action there. Anna Hart's going to pick up the foul. They stole it at half court, went to lay it in. The layup was no good. The Crusaders stole it away off the offensive rebound and then had it stolen away from them. And now here's the Gales setting up an offense. Lurson to Palmer. Palmer down to the right side. Harvey wants to go baseline, and she had that one partially blocked. Now she has to throw it back in. It'll be grabbed out near half court. 16 seconds on the shot clock. 3-2 ball game. 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Here's an elbow jumper that is going to fall for Chloe Palmer. She's got all 4 of the Gales' points so far. Anna Hart deep into the left corner, wants to go baseline, has to re-corral the ball, loses it. Going up, the rebound is grabbed by Clayburgh. Jumper, Hoffbauer off the back of the iron, won't go. Had a nice look from about 10 foot, just would not fall. 1 point lead for the Gales, and they've got the basketball. Here's a bounce pass, deep corner. 3 is on the way, and that sails long. Nobody there for Coon Rapids-Baird in that zone defense to box out, and another opportunity for the Gales. Right side, Harvey holds it, wants to throw it across. Now they'll get it left side, trying to feed inside Lurson. She just punches it out. Palmer now out on the right wing. 19 seconds on the shot clock. The drive is going to be off the mark, no good. Heidoff has the rebound, gives it to Hart. Hart pushes it down the left side of the court. Wants to feed inside. Hoffbauer was wide open, and Hart sent it way high. 59 seconds remain here in the first period. Neither team protecting the possessions here tonight, as we've had a total of 13 turnovers. 4-3. St. Ed's on top of Coon Rapids-Baird. Here's a drive deep to the corner by Palmer. The double team comes. Bounce pass down low. Here's the cut. And that, they're going to say it wasn't a travel because she was juggling the ball as she was running. Here's a pass out to the left side. Palmer. Palmer throws this one right into the hands of Clucky again. Hart sets up the offense. Final shot of the half. 25 seconds. Final shot of the quarter. 25 seconds remaining. Here's a pass. Clayburgh. Clayburgh wanted to go through, and she's got to get poked on the drive, and they're going to get Lurson for it. It's her second. Quickly, she's going to check out of the ball game. Harvey comes back in. Hoffbauer to inbounds. Throws it into the middle. Heidoff. Heidoff will bring it out to the top of the key. Hands this one off to Hart. Hart, left side, Clayburgh. Clayburgh, top of the key, into the hands of Clucky. Those rotated around. Try to get it down low to Clayburgh. Too high, Hart off the window. 1 second to go, and the half quarter will not count. We played a whole quarter of action. St. Ed's 4, Coon Rapids-Baird 3. You're listening to high school basketball action on Kick 106.7.
Community Insurance Agency is a proud supporter of the Coon Rapids-Baird Crusaders and is pleased to help sponsor tonight's game. Community Insurance Agency is more than just their name. It's the core foundation of what they believe in, the community. For quality protection at prices you can afford, backed by their fast, friendly service, call one of their agents today at 712-999-2288 or stop in at their office in Coon Rapids. Go Crusaders!
When you buy from a local business, like one of the New Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
We've got 1 quarter in the book. It's 4-3. St. Ed's on top, and St. Ed's is going to turn over their opening possession and then poke it out of bounds going down the sideline. So here's a lob in from the sideline. Hoffbauer, top of the key, dribbles to the right side. Up to Hart on the top. She'll work back to the right side. She wants a set. Takes the high arcing three off the front of the rim. Gales will secure the rebound. Hart right back into the defensive side. Here's another steal as they tried to pass it around. Heidoff got in there. She's going to go in strong, too hard. Rebound by Clucky. She's able to scoot it out to Heidoff. 10-footer rattles around and goes down. Great job by Clucky following the play, hustling for the rebound. And the Crusaders with the lead now, 5-4. 7:04 to play. Loose ball almost taken away by Hart again. Harvey has it out on the right wing, wants to drive, loses it going up. And they will say it stays with the St. Ed's squad. To inbounds underneath. They'll diamond it up in the lane. Try to set cross screens against this 2-3 zone. Here's a bounce pass down low, and that one's going to be partially blocked by Clucky. They're going to say she got her on the wrist on the follow-through. That'll be Clucky's first. Very aggressive defense tonight. Both offensives struggling as we are in a 5-5 contest. 9 minutes into this thing. Second free throw is good. 6-5, St. Ed's. Hart sets up the offense. Right side, Heidoff. Heidoff looks inside to Clucky. Clucky turns, kicks out Hoffbauer. Three-pointer left side, sails long. Gales will grab the rebound, try to get out. They set this part. Hart steals it away. Great job. Clucky over to Hoffbauer. Could have attacked as the Gales had went back defensively. Here's a feed inside to Clayberg. Lots of contact, no whistle. Now the Gales trying to break the full court pressure, and there's Hart stealing it away again. We've got it. They're not going to give her the push. She looked at the official, and the official thought about, well, it might have been, but they're going to reset the shot clock as St. Ed's gets the ball. 6:20 to play here in the first half. 6-5, Gales on top of the Crusaders. Almost a steal here by Hart. Here's a pass for the Gales working against this 2-2 pressure. It's caused them some fits tonight. It almost caused them another one as Clucky pokes that one out. This Crusaders team is high on the defensive end of this floor tonight. Already have them for 10 turnovers forced on the Gales. Here Palmer throws it in, steps into a three, sends that really long. Hoffbauer pulls down the rebound, gets it to Hart. Hart pushes the pace up the right side, then he'll set up the offense. Clayberg trying to post up down low. Here's a three from the corner, in and out. Almost went for Heidoff. Now Crusaders set up that full court pressure, and Hart jumps the passing lane. She wants to contact in, and we're going to have a blocking foul as Slines leaned into her as she went baseline, hip checked her. We'll see if they do. They won't give her the shot. They'll have her inbounds under the hoop. 6-5, St. Ed's on top of Coon Rapids Bears. 5:46 remains in this first half. Here's a bounce pass to Clayberg on the baseline, and it'll be poked out of bounds by Lurson. So now Crusaders will inbounds from the other side. They box up the lane. Hart rolls, kick out Clucky. Three-pointer, Clucky right side, good. Ashton Clucky hits the three on the pop-out, and now the Crusaders lead by 2. Palmer brings the ball straight down, wants to attack, loses it. We're going to have no tie-up. It kicks out to Hart. Crusaders just turn them over. Now we've got a hard hit at half court, and it might have been a frustration foul by Palmer. Actually, they're going to put that on Harvey. 8-6, Crusaders on top of St. Ed's. Playoff action. Hart comes across the timeline. Man-to-man defense from the Gales. Clayberg looks at the cut across. Hoffbauer now has it. Dribbles on the left wing. We're going to have another offensive foul on Clayberg. That's her second foul, both of them on the offensive side of the floor tonight. Coon Rapids Baird clinging on to a 2-point lead. 5:17 to play. And here the Gales just throw it away. An unforced error into the fans section. I've got that as 12 turnovers for the Gales unofficially. They try to lob it into Clayberg. This one's bounced back to Hoffbauer. She's got the time to bring it across. Hart will retreat back and get it. Comes across the timeline. Uses her dribble. Wants to reset the offense. Wanted to redirect Heidoff. Now Clayberg comes out, sets the screen. Hoffbauer catches it well out. Clayberg sets another screen. Hoffbauer now turns, wants to go up. Lost it going up. Now we're going to have a jump ball, I believe. Possession arrow stays with the Crusaders. 10 seconds on the shot clock. They'll line this one up across the baseline. Hart cuts in, takes it, left-handed layup's good for two. She knew what she was doing and that she was going to be open. She was ready and made the best of it. It's now a 4-point lead for Coon Rapids Baird. Harvey looked to drive. That ball's going to be taken away. Clucky to Clayberg, out to Hart. St. Ed's has no driving lanes here, and now we're going to have a whistle on Palmer. Palmer and the official having a little discussion afterwards. As that is her first foul. Team's third. Here's a lob to Clucky. Out to Heidoff. Heidoff sets. Three-pointers banked in. Open in the bank late. It's now a 13-6. The Crusaders are on an 8-0 run here in their last 2-3 possessions. Here's another loose ball as that one was partially tipped away on the drive. Hart will go in. Left-handed layup. Will not count, and Hart will shoot two. Hart was not going to lay off. Did a good job protecting the ball. Went up with the left hand. And St. Ed's wants to talk things over here before the free throws. 13-6, Coon Rapids Baird on top halfway through the second half. We're back in 30 seconds.
Are you looking for a new appliance? Stop by Coon Rapids Hardware Hank. They are an authorized Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amana dealer. If they don't have what you're looking for in stock, they will order it just for you. Make Coon Rapids Hardware Hank your one-stop shop for all your home needs, and check out their new location. They're proud supporters of the Coon Rapids Baird Crusaders, and remember, they're not your average hardware store.
And we welcome you back into the Gatorade broadcast booth. Distributed by Pepsi Beverages and Carroll. Gatorade helps athletes fuel, recover, and perform. Hart hits the opening part of her free throw sequence here. She's at the line shooting two. Coon Rapids leads 14-6. Second free throw is also up and good. Gales will inbounds. Again, it's a 2-2-1 zone pressure that falls back into a 2-3 so far here this evening. Palmer's going to work to try to dribble through the pressure as they set a screen. She'll stop, picks up her dribble. That defense extends out almost to half court. Here's a long three. Battle for the rebound is going to be grabbed by Clayberg. Malia brings it across the timeline, now waits for help. Hart will come get it from her on that right wing. They work right to left, as we call it, up here behind the scorer's table in Coon Rapids. Here's a pass over to Heidoff, and that one was loose. Clucky dives on the floor and will tie it up. And that'll give St. Ed's the ball. Clucky, good sportsmanship, reaches down, pulls Palmer up off the floor. Both teams started really sloppy. Coon Rapids keeps turning over the Gales, but they've stopped turning it over themselves. Here's a quick throw up by Lurson. She just ran to the lane and chucked that thing up off the window. And we're at 15-8 now. 3:16 to play in the first half. Coon Rapids on top. Heidoff dribbles to that right wing, wants to lob it down to Claiborne. Claiborne catches, goes up too strong. Rebound by Clucky, out to Hoffbauer. Hoffbauer wants to drive through. Now throws it back down to Claiborne. Claiborne goes up off the window too. Nice job by Clayburg, just working her feet down low. The defender got turned around and was just trying to hold her position with her back instead of facing up. Here's a bounce pass to the middle of the defense. Another floater's going to go. Peyton Bradley gets it to go, and she's fouled as she does. Clucky's going to pick up foul number 2. So it looks like maybe the Gales have realized just go to the lane, send it up there, see what they can get. The free throw will not go, and the ball stays with the Gales. Gales will inbounds against the 2-3 zone from the Crusaders. Harvey catches, feeds inside to Palmer. The double team comes down on the block. Now a triple team. They'll give it back inside. Bradley throws this one up, won't fall. Out comes Hart with it. She wants to sprint down to the right side. She doesn't mind trying the left side. Lots of contact, no whistle. Palmer brings it down. Little out of control on the attack that time. 3-on-1. Here, Hart steals it away at the top of the key. She's going to be knocked down. They're going to say ball. Ball went off the foot of the Gales. The Gales arguing with the official who's watching it right there. Hard to tell if somebody was getting tackled as the ball gets booted out. 17-10, Crusaders lead inbounds under their own basket. Hart now has it out on that left wing, dribbles to the top of the key. Clayberg trying to set up down low. Here's a pass down low. Heidoff fakes the shot, drives out. Here's a three-pointer. Hoffbauer off the back of the iron, won't go, and now we're going to have a clear-out foul. And that is going to be on Malia Clayberg, and that is number 3 on her. Quickly to the bench goes Coach McAllister, and up comes Maya Downing, the 5'7 junior. We'll have to see how that plays out tonight with Clayberg picking up a quick 3, 2 of them on the offensive side. 17-10, Crusaders lead, 2 minutes to play in the first half. Palmer cuts back into the face of Hart, who is waiting there for her. Here's a bounce pass quickly out. 3-pointer on the way by Bradley, won't go. And there's a rebound by Lurson. Lurson throws this one back out. Over to Harvey. Harvey fakes the 3, wants to drive, goes up strong, misses everything, almost had her own rebound. And now we're going to have a tackle, and they're going to give the ball to the Gales. This game is going to get out of hand here, folks. Everybody's diving on the floor, and it takes a big hit to blow a whistle. I don't mind some physicality, but they're going to say the Crusaders held on to the ball long enough in that loose ball situation. 17-10, Crusaders lead. 90 seconds to play in this first half. Here's a pass out to Harvey. Harvey tries to cut. The ball is loose. Still loose. Everybody dives on the deck. There's a hug and a jump ball called, and it will go over to the Crusaders. Seven-point lead for Coon Rapids Baird with 1:21 to play in the game. In the first half. Low scoring, high defense, physical affair here in Coon Rapids tonight. Hart, top of the key, spins down the lane, has to try to get rid of it before she travels. Palmer was waiting for it, takes it away, almost got stripped from behind. Now Hart's there, right with her. Over to the right side, slides back to Palmer. Gales looking to find a seam to attack. Palmer picks up her dribble. Right side, Harvey. Harvey deep into the corner to Bradley. Bradley sends the three-pointer. It's off the front of the rim. Offensive rebound and putback will not go. Still loose, and that one's going to be picked up by Downing. Downing tried to throw it across. It goes loose up into Palmer's hand. She stops at the free throw line and hits the jumper. "25 turnovers between the two teams here in this contest. It's a 5-point lead for Coon Rapids-Baird with 20 seconds to go. Crusaders are holding for the final shot of the half. Hart spins into the lane, has to save her dribble, throws this one out right side. Three-pointer will not fall from Cook. The Gales clear it. Lurson, right side to Bradley. Bradley with the one-handed sling, and that'll bounce out of play. 17-12 at half. Coon Rapids-Baird on top of St. Edmond's Gales here in this Class 1A Region 3 battle in Coon Rapids this evening. We've got the Culver's halftime show up after this, so stay tuned on Kick 106.7.
For more than 40 years, Culver's has brought you fresh, never frozen deliciousness. And since 2012, we have been proud to serve the Carroll community. From mouth-watering burgers to our one-of-a-kind custards, our goal at Culver's is simple. Satisfy your hunger with the highest quality products delivered to you with a smile. Whether you are a coach, player, or parent, Culver's is the perfect destination to build team spirit. Come celebrate 12 years in Carroll with us.
Culver's, welcome to Delicious.
If you have a project that needs to be done, turn to Moore Construction in Coon Rapids. Whether it's new construction, remodeling, or cosmetic makeovers, trust the professionals at Moore Construction. Call 712-684-7667 for a free estimate. Also, for all your lumber and other building material needs, make it Moore Lumber on Main Street in Coon Rapids. Moore Lumber and Construction, locally owned and operated, and proud sponsors of Coon Rapids-Baird Athletics.
Heritage Insurance wants to wish the Coon Rapids-Baird Crusaders good luck. Heritage Insurance offers years of experience in protecting all your assets with personalized customer service that you can always trust. Let their staff answer all your insurance questions. Call for your appointment today. 792-999-2263. That's 999-2263. Good luck, Crusaders, from everyone at Heritage Insurance.
Few people know as much about truck maintenance and repair as RJV Transport and Diesel Repair. Hi, it's Big Pete. As an owner-operator, I understand how crucial it is to get your truck back on the road. Our technicians have the knowledge to get it done right. With competitive shop rates and good old-school experience, we're here to keep you rolling smoothly. Plus, we are one of the only shops in the area certified to do hazmat tanker inspections. RJV in Westside, 663-4500, or call my wife, Sarah, at 790-4543.
Door got a dent? Hood got a ding? Tony's Corner Body and Paint will get rid of that thing. That window crack and that fender scratch has met its match. Tony's Corner Body and Paint. If the repair is big or the repair is small, Tony's Corner Body and Paint does it all. Tony personally guarantees all auto body repairs because he repairs it himself. Tony's Corner Body and Paint. Get a free quote. Main Street in Coon Rapids or call 712-999-DENT.
Community Insurance Agency is a proud supporter of the Coon Rapids-Baird Crusaders and is pleased to help sponsor tonight's game. Community Insurance Agency is more than just their name. It's the core foundation of what they believe in, the community. For quality protection at prices you can afford, backed by their fast, friendly service, call one of their agents today at 712-999-2288 or stop in at their office in Coon Rapids. Go Crusaders!
And welcome back here to Coon Rapids as we've got Class 1A Region 3 girls playoff action for you tonight. Coon Rapids-Baird leads St. Edmunds 17-12 here at the break. This is the Culver's halftime show celebrating 40 years in business, 12 years in Carroll. Culver's, welcome to Delicious. Crusaders were led by Ella Heidoff and Anna Hart, both scoring 6 points, but it was really their defensive effort. Unofficially, 15 turnovers forced in that first half to really just not let St. Ed's get anything going, and that's how the Crusaders stayed in it. After one, we were looking at a 4-3 St. Ed's lead. Here at the break, it's 17-12, so the offense has really opened up, in that second quarter here tonight for both of these squads. But 15 turnovers for St. Edmunds, 10 turnovers for Coon Rapids Bayard in that first half. Again, Hart with 6, Heidoff had 6 points. Ashton Cluckey had 3. Clayberg had 2 points to go along with 4 rebounds, but she is in some foul trouble, so we'll see how that plays out in this contest, as she did pick up her third with about a minute left to go in the first half. So we'll see what it looks like for her playing, as they did let this game play rather physical, so hopefully we don't see any changes as these teams adjust to that, so we'll have to wait and see. On the other side of the ball, the Gales led by Chloe Palmer with 6 points. Huss, Bradley, and Lurson all had 2 points. It looked there late that they finally found that hole in the zone. They get to the free throw line, maybe just a little bit deeper, and just lofted up. A little floaters started to go for them. That's when they cut into that Coon Rapids lead that at one time was 9. They got it down to this 17-12 5-point lead here at the break. And it'll be up to see which offense is going to come out here in this second half the strongest, because that's really where it lies. Both teams are playing very similar defenses. The Crusaders zone moves so fast. It's a 2-3 half-court zone pretty much, and they are all over. They're trapping. The Gales are unable to swing the ball quick enough to get to the other side because of the speed of Coon Rapids Bayard getting across that defense to get in their faces. So there's just not been open shots on this floor here this evening, really on both sides. But part of that's because the Crusaders' full-court defense really starts to eat away some of the clock. Then the Gales have to rush a little bit once they get going on that offensive side. So we should be in for a pretty fun second half of action here at the Coon Rapids Bayard Gymnasium. We'll just have to wait and see what we've got in store tonight. Again, on the lines, a trip to Fort Dodge on the 26th. And that will be a game against the winner of the Newell-Fonda Woodbury Central contest. And if the Crusaders are lucky enough to have that bid, I'm sure Jeff Blankman or one of the fine people at the Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network will be at that one. Looks like some area scores. Exira Elkhorn Kimballton trails at the half, 27-20 over MVA COU. They had to kind of come back into that one. Hinton, last I've seen, on top of IKM Manning. 43-6 at halftime there. So Hinton on top of IKM Manning. And here it's 17-12 in favor of Coon Rapids Bayard. We're going to step away, come back with second half action. Thanks for joining us here at the Culver's Halftime, celebrating 40 years in business, 12 years in Carroll. Culver's, welcome to Delicious.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the New Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
Are you looking for a new appliance? Stop by Coon Rapids Hardware Hank. They are an authorized Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amanda dealer. If they don't have what you're looking for in stock, they will order it just for you. Make Coon Rapids Hardware Hank your one-stop shop for all your home needs, and check out their new location. They're proud supporters of the Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders, and remember, they're not your average hardware store.
If you have a project that needs to be done, turn to Moore Construction in Coon Rapids. Whether it's new construction, remodeling, or cosmetic makeovers, trust the professionals at Moore Construction. Call 712-684-7667 for a free estimate. Also, for all your lumber and other building material needs, make it Moore Lumber on Main Street in Coon Rapids. Moore Lumber and Construction, locally owned and operated, and proud sponsors of Coon Rapids Bayard Athletics. Heritage Insurance wants to wish the Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders good luck. Heritage Insurance offers years of experience in protecting all your assets. with personalized customer service that you can always trust. Let their staff answer all your insurance questions. Call for your appointment today. 792-999-2263. That's 999-2263. Good luck, Crusaders, from everyone at Heritage Insurance.
Welcome back to the Gatorade broadcast booth. High above the Coon Rapids Bayard Crusader gym here tonight as the Crusaders lead St. Ed's at halftime, 17-12, after a defensive battle through the first half. After one, it was 4-3 St. Ed's. Here at the break, 17-12 as we get set to start third quarter action. The Gales will start with the basketball, trailing by 5. As we start, they'll throw it in deep to Palmer. Starters out there, Lurson, Bradley, Palmer, Huss, and Harvey for the Gales. Clucky, Hart, Clayberg, Heidoff, and Hoffbauer for the Gales. Here's a three on the way for the Gales from Abby Huss, and she gets it to Paul. Now a 2-point ball game. Hart calls for a force, gets the screen. Hart deep to the corner, Heidoff. Right side. Looks inside to Clucky, trying to post up. That ball is going to be tipped away, still loose. And it is going to be now picked up by Clayberg. Clayberg looking for help, tries to bounce it out, and it'll be stolen away. And now Clayberg goes and steals it back herself. It's a hot potato out there. Now it's going to be stolen again. Loose ball grabbed by Clucky, thrown up. Nobody wants this thing. 1 minute gone here in the third quarter in a 2-point contest. Bounce pass to Huss. She'll let another three fly, and she drains it with a fist bump. And the Gales now on top, 18-17, and Coach McAllister wants a timeout. Back-to-back threes and 4 turnovers, and a timeout called on the floor. We'll take it with them back after this word from our fine sponsors on Kick.
Few people know as much about truck maintenance and repair as RJV Transport and Diesel Repair. Hi, it's Big Pete. As an owner-operator, I understand how crucial it is to get your truck back on the road. Our technicians have the knowledge to get it done right. With competitive shop rates and good old-school experience, we're here to keep you rolling smoothly. Plus, we are one of the only shops in the area certified to do hazmat tanker inspections. RJV in Westside, 663-4500, or call my wife, Sarah, at 790-4543.
Door got a dent? Hood got a ding? Tony's Corner Body and Paint will get rid of that thing. That window crack and that fender scratch has met its match. Tony's Corner Body and Paint. If the repair is big or the repair is small, Tony's Corner Body and Paint does it all. Tony personally guarantees all auto body repairs because he repairs it himself. Tony's Corner Body and Paint. Get a free quote. Main Street in Coon Rapids, or call 712-999-DENT.
Come out on offense and turn it over immediately. And now the Gales almost do. Palmer working against Hart. Bounce pass right side. Throws it down to Harvey. Harvey tries to skip it across, and Clucky was waiting for it. Hands it off to Hart. See if the Crusaders can get this offense kind of rolling. Hart's going to take a three behind the Hoffbauer screen, and that's going to go high off the back irons. A battle for it. Hart tries to save it in. The Gales are going to come out running with it. Here's a handoff to Bradley. Bradley goes in. 2 hands won't go. Battle for the rebound, and everybody's on the deck. And it looks like it'll stay with St. Edmunds. They want to reset the shot clock. Gales bounce pass, kick out to Harvey. Harvey steps by the flying defender. The jump just inside the arc is good. Josie Harvey with her first basket of the night, and it's now a 3-point lead for the Gales. Hart into the lane. Bounce pass to Clucky. A 10-footer for Clucky's good. Set her feet, got a nice look and hit it. 1-point ball game now as the Gales are trying to steal it in. They're going to say Hart reestablished herself, got it to Hoffbauer, and now Clucky trying to save it, gets it over to Heidoff. Heidoff's going to have that one poked out of bounds, and now the Crusaders will start. That offense again, 30 seconds to go. Both of these teams flying over the courts defensively. Heidoff, right wing, looks inside. Clucky catches at the free throw line. Wanted to go through, and that one's going to be tipped away and turned over. Palmer will set up the offense. Gets it to Bradley. Bradley cross court to Harvey. Harvey tries to bounce pass into Lurson. Lurson's going to turn, go up off the backboard for two. Split the defenders and gets the easy layup. 22-19, Gales on top. Crusaders will attack offensively. Need to get the basket to get that defense set up right now. Heidoff out on the right wing. Slow motion's going. Had to pick up the loose ball. Heidoff wants to go baseline, does so. The reverse layup's going to be short, but she's fouled as she goes for it. So she'll be shooting two. The foul will go on Bradley, her first. Heidoff, 68% on the season, 50% so far tonight. Free throws up and good. So one more free throw for her. That one's going to go off the back iron, and the loose ball will be grabbed by the Crusaders. So an offensive rebound opportunity here. So the problem's getting the clock started here, as they'll get that changed up. 5 seconds off of both. Hoffbauer's going to throw it in to Clayberg. Clayberg hands it to Hart. Hart looks to drive. Off to Hoffbauer. Hoffbauer thought about the three. Clucky out on the left wing. Back to Hoffbauer. Way out on that left side now. Hoffbauer wants to drive baseline. Kicks it to Heidoff. Heidoff now goes back out to Clayberg. Clayberg wants to cut through. There's a lot of contact. A late whistle. And that one's going to go on Bradley. Her second came across both arms of Clayberg trying to go up underneath on the shot. That's number 2 on Bradley. Clayberg at the line. First one's no good. Second free throw is good. 22-21, St. Ed's on top. 2-2-1 defense here from the Crusaders. They'll throw it across middle, kick it out to Hush. She wants another three, and that one rims in and out, but an offensive rebound and putback and a block. Good job there. Well, Hoffbauer getting the block. Hart will secure it from Heidoff now. It comes across that timeline. They'll reset the offense. Screen set up top. Hart over to Clucky. Looks like a little confusion here. Must have changed up the offensive play. Clayberg to Hart. Clucky catches right wing. Goes up and too hard. Won't go. A battle for her own rebound. Somebody's out of bounds touching the ball, and they'll say it was the last touch by Clucky. Everybody was laying across the line. (22-21) St. Edmond. They've got the basketball. Bounce pass deep to the corner. Harvey. Harvey has this one deflected out of play. Big arms by Hoffbauer there. They get into the corners. And that double team comes. And then the Crusaders get big once that happens. There's a lob inside taken away by Hart. Hart back to Heidoff. Heidoff wants to push. Down low, Clayberg. Clayberg off the window, too. Good job running the floor, finding the open person down low, and the Crusaders back on top by one. Hart almost has the takeaway. Some substitutions here. One-point lead for Coon Rapids. Baird. Palmer catches in the backcourt. Heidoff right there with her. Still full court pressure. Hart. Now Palmer backs up to the Crusader logo. Harvey catches on the right wing. Down low to Palmer deep in that right corner. He'll clear out of there. Now wants to cut free throw line. Kick out. Three-pointer is up. Will not go. Battle for this rebound. It's going to be a jump ball, and it is called a jump ball. Coon Rapids Baird basketball. These teams fighting to keep their playoff hopes alive, season alive, matter of fact. 23-22, 2:40 to play in the third. Coon Rapids Baird with the lead and the basketball. Hoffbauer on the left wing looks. No motion here by the defense. Now Hoffbauer tries to dribble in, loses her footing, and turns it over. Palmer goes back the other way, lays it in, went straight through the defense to get the basket. It's now a 1-point lead. Here's Clayberg, goes up strong, and she's going to be hit. So headed to the line is Malia Clayberg. .2:14 to play in the third. 24-23. Clayberg trying to give the Crusaders back the lead. First free throw is going to go hard off the back of the iron. One more attempt to tie this up. And she'll get the second one. We're tied at 24. Second tie of the night. We got us with 5 lead changes. Here's a loose ball bouncing around, ends up out to Palmer. She'll set her feet. 3 does not go. Hoffbauer had it, then turns it over. Lurson loses it, now gets it back. Back out to Palmer. Palmer to Harvey. Harvey, three-pointer, will not go, and we've got a clear out. They're going to say Lurson cleared out, and that's going to be her third. More of a football game in there when a rebound's coming out. More of a rugby scramble. That would probably be a better definition of what happens on these rebounds. Everybody's getting low, forcing everybody out of the way. Here's Hoffbauer, drives down the right lane. Out to Clucky. Clucky up to Clayberg, top of the key. Clayberg wants to go right side, now does, and too hard off the iron. She was expecting some contact, didn't see it. Lurson will sprint down across the timeline. Bounce pass, now feed out to Harvey. Harvey runs into some defense. And they are going to get Anna Hart on the reach-in. That's her second. A 24-24 contest, 1:16 to play in the third. The Gales trying to go up top, and that one was almost picked off by Hart. She jumped the pass, just couldn't keep her footing. With 1:13 to play in this tied third quarter. Active zone defense. Palmer out on the wing, wants to drive, and she was tied up, and a jump ball is called. Stays with the Gales. Palmer to inbounds. Top of the key, Lurson. Lurson uses up her dribble. Gives to Palmer. Palmer backs up on the right wing. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Palmer looks to drive. Dribbles used up. Harvey, right wing. Back to Palmer. 7 seconds on the show. Harvey drives, and they're going to call a blocking foul on Hoffbauer. Thought she had the baseline blocked, and there was 3 seconds left on the shot clock, and now the Gales get the ball back. And the Gales want to take a timeout. 24-24. 44.8 seconds left here in the third. We're back in 30 seconds. So kick 106.7.
Community Insurance Agency is a proud supporter of the Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders and is pleased to help sponsor tonight's game. Community Insurance Agency is more than just their name. It's the core foundation of what they believe in, the community. For quality protection at prices you can afford, backed by their fast, friendly service, call one of their agents today at 712-999-2288 or stop in at their office in Coon Rapids. Go Crusaders!
-- 44 seconds left here in this third period. 24-24 is how we sit. Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders taking on the St. Edmond Gales for a chance to play the winner of Newell Fonda, Woodbury Central, and Fort Dodge on the 26th. It has been a battle here for 3, and we expect it to keep going. Gales called the timeout to set up the inbounds play. Palmer will inbounds. They box it up, set screens around. Bounce pass into Lurson, and this one's going to be jumped up right away. And the Crusaders will turn them over. I have that unofficially 21 turnovers tonight for the Gales. The Crusaders have committed 15 of their own. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Clayberg catches out to Heidoff. Three-pointer Heidoff won't go. Battle for the rebound, and last touch by Clucky. She was fighting with 2 Gales there. So Crusaders set up the 2-2-1. Lurson, left side. They'll come across, and here's a ball tipped. Palmer will grab it deep in the corner. Now she wants to drive baseline. And that one's going to be taken away by Hoffbauer. Hoffbauer out to Hart. Hart wants to drive against Lurson, and the left-handed layup will not go, and we're going to have a bump on the rebound with 8 seconds left. And they're going to call Hart for that foul. That's going to be her third. Anna Hart's going to get a breather. Palmer wants to sprint down the left side, and Clucky's going to take it away. Clucky to Clayberg. Clayberg doesn't realize, she'll get the shot off right at the buzzer, and it won't go. We're all knotted up. 24-24 after 3 here in Coon Rapids. An exciting fourth is on its way. You're listening to Kick 106.7.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the New Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
Are you looking for a new appliance? Stop by Coon Rapids Hardware Hank. They are an authorized Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amanda dealer. If they don't have what you're looking for in stock, they will order it just for you. Make Coon Rapids Hardware Hank your one-stop shop for all your home needs, and check out their new location. They are proud supporters of the Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders, and remember, they're not your average hardware store.
Glad to have you with us. Fourth quarter action from Coon Rapids. We're all tied up. Coon Rapids Bayard 24, St. Edmond 24. Girls playoff action. Harvey has it right wing, turns, wants the 3, and gets it. She didn't even want to take the shot, decided to do it, and hits it. Puts the Gales on top by 3. Hart wants to reset the offense. Heidoff pops out on the left wing. Now Hart gets it back top of the key. Dribbles to the right side. Feeds to Clayberg. Clayberg's pulled down going across the middle. And that one is on number 4, and that is going to be Lurson's 4th. She will immediately be brought out of the ball game with 7.5 minutes remaining. Hoffbauer Gets it to Clayburg. Clayburg's going to take a 12-footer. It's off the mark. Hart comes in. One-handed rebound. Circles back around with it. Now back inside to Clayburg. Clayburg tries to make some room. Goes up strong. That loose ball. And now we're going to have a late whistle. Heidoff had it. Got hit from behind. Bradley's going to be called for her third. So far, you've got Lurson with 4, Bradley with 3 for the Gales. Hart and Clayburg have both collected here for Heidoff. Free throws up and good. Heidoff gets both of them. It's a 1-point game. Gales on top with the basketball. Palmer gives this one to Huss. Huss wants to lob it up, and dangerous pass gets through, but now it's tipped away, and now we're going to have a foul at the other end. And Bradley just picked up her 4th, trying to reach in on the Hoffbauer steal. So Bradley's got 4, stays on the floor. Lurson's on the bench with 4. Clucky, left wing, watches the offense spin by. Clayburg pops out top of the key, right side to Hart. Hart looks inside to Clucky, now over to Heidoff. Three-pointer, Heidoff, left wing, will not go. That rebound cleared by the Gales. It was out in the hands of Schleins. Gales lead by 1 as they attack. Over to the right side, Schleins has it on the right wing. Looks to dribble against his zone, lobs it up Huss. Huss has already hit a couple. She'll get a wide open one this time. Won't go, but the long rebound out to Palmer, and we're going to have a bump by Clucky on the drive. Number 3 for Clucky. (27-26). St. Edmond on top of Coon Rapids Baird. Gales work the ball around the perimeter. Harvey has it. Wants to go baseline. Draws the double team. Throws it across court. Now up top they go to Palmer. Palmer to Bradley. Right side Harvey. Harvey draws a double team at the three-point line. Throws it deep down to Huss. Lobs it into Bradley. Clayburg comes out with it. She loses it coming back out, so they'll turn it over both ways. Now we've got another turnover as Heidoff sneaks in from behind and takes it away. Hart, right side, down low to Clayburg. Clayburg, the floater, will not go. Clucky battles for a rebound. We should have a jump ball, and we do. Ball stays with the Crusaders. Clucky tied up Schleins. Lurson's going to come back in with her 4. Bradley's going to leave with her 4 fouls. 5:47 remains in this contest. 27-26 Gales. Hoffbauer to inbounds. Heidoff catches it on the right side down to Hoffbauer. Three-pointer. Hoffbauer left corner. Will not fall. Battle for this board is going to be tied up again. There are 4 people there. Clucky just comes out smiling as her and Heidoff are tied up with 2 other Gales. Here's Lurson. Drives, kicks out left side Schleins. Three-pointer misses everything, but Harvey's the only one under the basket for the offensive rebound and putback. 3-point lead for the Gales. Hart, top of the key. Trying to get the offense set. Heidoff. Back to Hart. Hart throws a rocket into Clayburg, who couldn't handle it, and they'll turn it over. The Gales push it down to Schleins. Schleins back to Palmer. Palmer will back up, wait for some assistance. Lobs this one up to Huss, way out on that right wing. Back over to Palmer. Three-pointer. Palmer is good. Chloe Palmer set her feet and let it fly, and it's now a 32-26 lead in favor of the Gales, and a timeout is going to be called by Coach McAllister to talk things over. 6-point lead for the Gales. 4:44 to play in the 4th. We'll be back after this on Kick 106.7.
If you have a project that needs to be done, turn to Moore Construction in Coon Rapids. Whether it's new construction, remodeling, or cosmetic makeovers, trust the professionals at Moore Construction. Call 712-684-7667 for a free estimate. Also, for all your lumber and other building material needs, make it Moore Lumber on Main Street in Coon Rapids. Moore Lumber and Construction, locally owned and operated, and proud sponsors of Coon Rapids Baird Athletics. Heritage Insurance wants to wish the Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders good luck. Heritage Insurance offers years of experience in protecting all your assets with personalized customer service that you can always trust. Let their staff answer all your insurance questions. Call for your appointment today. 792-999-2263. That's 999-2263. Good luck, Crusaders, from everyone at Heritage Insurance.
Both teams with 3 timeouts remaining. It's a 6-point lead for the Gales. 4:44 to play in the contest. Hoffbauer into Heidoff. Heidoff wants to drive right side, kicks it out Kleberg. Kleberg now wants to go, leaves it down low to Heidoff. And she's going to have her shot blocked by Lerson. But at the bottom now we're going to have a jump ball. It'll stay with the Crusaders. A defensive battle here tonight in Coon Rapids. Crusaders need to get some offense rolling. Here's Kleberg. Has that one poked away, and they'll turn it over. Oh, Clucky almost had that one, but she's going to commit the foul on Schleins. And that's going to be dangerous. That's number 4 on Clucky. Clucky has 4. Hart has 3. Kleberg has 3. On the other side, Lerson and Bradley have 4. Palmer, top of the key. Looking at this 2-3 zone from the Crusaders. Hands it off. Schleins wants to go up top. Almost had her pocket pick. Now Lerson gets it. Wants to go left side. Clucky will take it from her. Hands it to Hart. Hart down to Kleberg. And now we're going to have a foul, and that's going to be the game for Lerson. She was hustling down the court. Trying to get back to Kleberg. The pass went up. Kleberg caught it, and Lerson couldn't get slowed down in time. And she's going to foul out of this contest at the 4:01 mark. Fourteen fouls on the Gales, 2 on the Crusaders here halfway through the 4th. Hart catches it out on the right wing. Clucky's trying to post up inside. Hart almost had it ripped away, and now we're going to have a foul. And Palmer says that one's on me, as she had reached in hard with 2 hands. It's just her second, I believe. Yes, her second foul. 32-26, Gales on top, but that's enough to put the Crusaders shooting free throws, and now it's up to Hart to cut into this lead. Hannah's first free throw is good. A lot of emotion in this gym. Riding on every shot, every possession. Here with 3:54 to play. Second free throw is also good. It's now a 4-point game. Here's a steal by Hart. She'll lay it in left-handed. So the turnover turns into 2 points. And now we've got a timeout called by St. Ed's. They want to talk it over. See what they'll change with one of their floor leaders fouled out of this contest. We'll take a 30-second break with them.
Few people know as much about truck maintenance and repair as RJV Transport and Diesel Repair. Hi, it's Big Pete. As an owner-operator, I understand how crucial it is to get your truck back on the road. Our technicians have the knowledge to get it done right. With competitive shop rates and good old-school experience, we're here to keep you rolling smoothly. Plus, we are one of the only shops in the area certified to do hazmat tanker inspections. RJV in Westside, 663-4500, or call my wife, Sarah, at 790-4543.
3:45 to play in this game. Gales lead by 2, have the basketball. This one was almost taken away. Here's a lob up. Palmer, deep down the corner, Bradley. Bradley wants to drive baseline, and the cross-court pass is taken away. Hart, top of the key, sets up the offense. Crusaders looking to tie or take the lead. Hart goes straight to the basket, couldn't get it to go. Clucky had to be careful on the rebound because she can't afford to foul out, but Hart sneaks in, takes it away. Here's Heidoff now, sets up the offense. Bucky's just standing there with her hands up. We hit the 3-minute mark left. Heidoff out on the right wing. Top of the key, Hart. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Clayberg was trying to cut through. She got pushed going through. And they're going to give the foul to Schleins. It's her second. .256 to play in this game. 32-30. Clayberg's at the line. Free throw's good. One more coming for Malia. Second free throw is up and also good. We are tied again. Third tie of the night. 32 all, 2:56 to play. Palmer works against his full court pressure. Throws it across the timeline. Now over to the left side. Bradley deep into the corner to Palmer. Palmer pulls it back out to Harvey. Harvey top of the key. Right side Huss. Huss down low Schleins. Schleins tries to go back. And now we're going to have a foul as Hart was pushed down by Huss and rolled out of bounds. She looks up at the official like, I didn't mean to be down here. It's Green's ball. 13 seconds remain on the shot clock. 2:34. Hart stretching out a leg. Here's Palmer driving. Bradley wants the three, has the three. Defense was a little slow as one of the Crusaders had went down in the middle. Here's Clucky now. And we're going to have a jump ball, and that's going to go over to the Gales. 35-32, 2:16 to play. And a timeout now by Coach McAllister. Crusaders trail by 3 here against St. Ed's. Back after 30 seconds on kick.
Door got a dent? Hood got a ding? Tony's Corner Body and Paint will get rid of that thing. That window crack and that fender scratch has met its match. Tony's Corner Body and Paint. If the repair is big or the repair is small, Tony's Corner Body and Paint does it all. Tony personally guarantees all auto body repairs because he repairs it himself. Tony's Corner Body and Paint. Get a free quote. Main Street in Coon Rapids or call 712-999-DENT.
Coon Rapids Class 1A Region 3 girls basketball battle here tonight. 35-32, Gales lead with the basketball. Palmer's going to work on dribbling this up against this pressure. Here's Bradley driving in, and she almost had that one tipped away as Hoffbauer jumped out on the pass. 2:05 to play. 3-point lead for the Gales, and they control the basketball. Schleins has it. Back down low. It was tipped away. Back into the hands of Schleins, though. Palmer now, top of the key. Hart out there guarding her. Left side, Huss. Over to Bradley. Bradley has this one tipped away. And now we're going to have it. Oh, they're going to call over and back on the half-court line. .35-32. Heidoff sets. Crusaders need some points on this possession. Here's Hoffbauer now top of the key. Uses the Hart screen. Hoffbauer crossover, middle of the lane. Spins, goes up, leaves it just short. Rebounds cleared by Schleins. Schleins back to Palmer. Minute and a half to play. 3-point lead for the Gales. Palmer being harassed by Hart out by midcourt. Bounce pass over to Harvey. Harvey to Huss. Huss looks to Bradley, gives it to Hart. Hart's going to race down and be met at the other end and lays it in for 2. We're down to a 1-point ball game. Palmer sprints across the timeline. Wants to turn the corner. Triple team comes. Back to Huss. Top. The defense chance comes from across the court. And the Crusader side. They're going to hold here. 20 seconds on the shot clock. 60 seconds on the game clock. Palmer now dribbles on the right side. Deep into the corner, hands it to Huss. Huss is going to be tied up. And a timeout. No, they called it. Now we had a jump ball called on the far side, but the official on the near side is going to give the timeout to St. Ed's. They're going to save it. The jump ball whistle came before the timeout whistle, but they're going to give them the timeout. 35-34. 1 minute timeout on the floor. We'll be back after this. You're listening to Kick 106.7.
Community Insurance Agency is a proud supporter of the Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders and is pleased to help sponsor tonight's game. Community Insurance Agency is more than just their name. It's the core foundation of what they believe in, the community. For quality protection at prices you can afford, backed by their fast, friendly service, call one of their agents today at 712-999-2288 or stop in at their office in Coon Rapids. Go Crusaders!
Playoff basketball action here on Kick 106.7 as the Crusaders are hosting the Gales. Crusaders trail by 1 here late in the fourth quarter. Gales have 10 seconds on the shot clock. They'll inbounds on the far sideline. 48 seconds remain in the ball game. Bradley has it top of the key over to Schleins. Schleins down to Huss. Huss up to Bradley, back to Schleins. Here's a handoff to Palmer, loose ball, and the shot clock goes off, and that's another turnover. .37 seconds left. 1 point ball game. Crusaders have it. Hart wants to drive right side, goes up, and she's fouled on the drive. Palmer got on her hip a little bit too hard. She's trying to catch her breath. Hart will go to the line. The first one's to tie it. And it's short. So second one coming for Anna Hart and a chance to tie this contest with 30 seconds left. Free throw's on its way and good. So Hart has tied the contest. The timeout now called by the Crusaders. Remember, after this game, we'll have to decide who is the player of the game. Tonight's Motor Inn player of the game will be announced in the postgame. We'll put a photo of the player up on Carl Broadcasting Sports Network's Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. This has been a battle here tonight, folks. 35-35. After one, it was St. Ed's over Coon Rapids Bayard 4-3. The Crusaders had the halftime lead, 17-12, but at the end of 3, we were all knotted up at 24. Here we sit, knotted up at 35 with 30 seconds to play. Have to expect that St. Ed's will try to hold for the last shot, but I guess we'll wait and see how this plays out. St. Ed's is without Anna Lurson, who's fouled out of this contest. Ashton Clucky's played with 4 fouls for the last 4 minutes. Palmer trying to get down the sideline. Now turns. Looks like it's going to be her game to win as she works against Heidoff. Gets her on the hip. Now loses up her dribble. Clucky's going to steal it away. Gets it to Hoffbauer. Here comes Hart. 10 seconds on the clock. Hart wants to push it. Hart's going to go in. Free throw line jumper's going to be short. That one's going to sail out of bounds with less than 4 seconds on the clock. Now St. Ed's wants the timeout. They have 1 full timeout remaining, and they will take it. We've got 4 seconds coming up after this break. You're listening to Kick 106.7.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the New Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
Are you looking for a new appliance? Stop by Coon Rapids Hardware Hank. They are an authorized Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amana dealer. If they don't have what you're looking for in stock, they will order it just for you. Make Coon Rapids Hardware Hank your one-stop shop for all your home needs, and check out their new location. They're proud supporters of the Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders. And remember, they're not your average hardware store.
.8 seconds remain. Gales with the basketball, inbounding at the far end of the court. They'll throw it to Harvey, catches in the middle. The bounce pass is almost taken away. Palmer has it. The half quarter will not count, and it hits off the back iron anyways. 35-35, end of regulation. We're going to play some overtime here in Coon Rapids. What an exciting finish to that one. We're going to step away, take a break, come back with overtime action on Kick 106.7.
If you have a project that needs to be done, turn to Moore Construction in Coon Rapids. Whether it's new construction, remodeling, or cosmetic makeovers, trust the professionals at Moore Construction. Call 712-684-7667 for a free estimate. Also, for all your lumber and other building material needs, make it Moore Lumber on Main Street in Coon Rapids. Moore Lumber and Construction, locally owned and operated, and proud sponsors of Coon Rapids Bayard Athletics. Heritage Insurance wants to wish the Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders good luck. Heritage Insurance offers years of experience in protecting all your assets with personalized customer service that you can always trust. Let their staff answer all your insurance questions. Call for your appointment today. 792-999-2263. That's 999-2263. Good luck, Crusaders, from everyone at Heritage Insurance.
Welcome back to the Gatorade broadcast booth. It is overtime here in Coon Rapids. Clayburg set to jump, and Hart's going to win it and get pushed over. They will call the foul. One official was going to call over and back. The other one called the foul. And now Hart goes to the free throw line shooting. She caught it. She was close to the half-court line and knew it. Shout out to Casey Pudens tuning into this fun one here. Hart able to hit the free throw. So I have one more coming. This has been a battle. UFC knock-em-out type of a fight. Hart hits the second one from the first blow of the whistle. Defenses have showed up. It's been a physical contest all night. Palmer's going to work to bring it up against Hart. Gets it across to Bradley. Bradley throws it back to Palmer. Palmer looks to drive. Free throw line jumper. Won't go. Heidoff has the rebound. Gets it back to Hart. Hart down to Clayburg. Clayburg spins. Left side. Didn't go, but went back, got her own rebound, and cleared it. Three-pointer won't go from Hart, and now we're going to have a fight for the rebound, and they're going to say it's going to be a foul on Hart. She was coming in hard, put her hands up, took the hands and ball out on Palmer. Two-point lead for Coon Rapids. 3:25 to play in the overtime session. Bradley, deep in the corner. Huss back to Bradley. Tries to throw it up. Hoffbauer was waiting for it. Now Hoffbauer is going to be tackled in the backcourt, and it comes out with the Gales. Hoffbauer over to Schleins. Going to be stolen away by Heidoff, who goes in, tries to lay it in right hand, misses. Offensive rebound won't go. Hart had it. Now she's on the deck. Heidoff had the chance, just couldn't get it to go. Now we've got a ball tipped out of bounds off of a Gale at the other end, back over to Coon Rapids Bayard. Official wanted somebody to check a shoe quick. Now the Crusaders will inbound. 2:53 to play here in overtime. They lead by 2. Hart's going to take her time. Hoffbauer, not a hard screen. Here's a throw to Clayburg. Heidoff's got a 15-footer. Good. Heidoff's first field goal of the second half comes in overtime. 4-point lead for the Crusaders. Palmer out on the left side. Looks at this 2-3 zone. Wants to drive, kicks out Harvey. Harvey fakes the three, turns into a double team. Now Huss has it on the baseline, throws it across to Palmer. Palmer goes baseline and gets the lay-in. Nice move by Palmer. Jumped baseline, then came back up high to get the lay-in. Crusaders lead by 2 with the basketball. Hart wants to drive, kicks out to Clayberg. Clayberg now left-hand drives, tipped away. Schleins is going to go after it. Clayberg's got to be careful. She challenges. Schleins can't get it. Now we've got a jump ball at the other end. It stays with the Gales. That was a great job by Malia Clayberg. She didn't want to commit the foul, just challenged. They're going to reset the clock after the shot. Harvey catches deep in the corner. Bounce pass to Bradley, down to Palmer. Clayberg reached in and grabbed it. Another jump ball is called, and this one goes over to the Crusaders. 39-37, a minute 46 to play in overtime. Hart, right wing. To Hoffbauer. She threw it high. Clucky tried to save it. It'll go out of bounds, though, and an unforced error by the Crusaders here in OT. (39-37). Heidoff now picks up Palmer in the backcourt. Palmer will dribble to the left side. Wants to try to get off of Palmer. Runs into Clucky in the middle. Here's Bradley. Just launches one up. Clayberg's there and pulls down the rebound. She'll secure it, get it off to Hart. Hart now with the basketball. Minute 12 to play in overtime. 2-point lead. Coon Rapids Baird works up at the top of the key. Hand off to Hoffbauer. Hoffbauer crossover dribble into the middle. Spins. Throws up the floater. Won't go. Battle for the rebound. Comes out with Heidoff. Heidoff tries to clear it. Here's Hart driving. Left-hand layup's no good. Clucky's in there with the rebound. Clears it out to Heidoff, who wasn't ready for it. Heidoff thought their jump ball was going to be called, and it goes away. What a battle inside by Clucky to get the rebound. Heidoff not ready for the pass. It'll skip out of bounds. Still a 2-point game with 50 seconds on the clock. Huss drives in to Clayberg. Clayberg waited for it. Now here comes Hart with it. Hart stops, waits, and now we're going to have a late travel call. .41 seconds remain. 39-37. Coon Rapids on top of St. Edmond. Here's a pass inside to Hoffbauer. Hoffbauer gives it to Hart right away. Hart looks up at the clock. The shot clock has been shut off. Palmer comes across. St. Ed's is going to have to foul, and Palmer's going to be the one who does it. That's number 4 on Palmer, and that's going to put Anna Hart at the free throw line. 39-37, Crusaders. Hart looking to extend it. 24 seconds left here in overtime. Hart, first free throws just off the mark. Second free throw's on the way, and she makes it a 3-point contest. Timeout by Coach McAllister to talk things over with 24 seconds remaining in this game. We'll have to decide who the Motor Inn player of the game is coming up in the post-game show. If we get there. 3-point contest, 40-37. Both these teams have been just fighting defensively, tooth and nails, really making the other offenses struggle here this evening. With 3 seconds left, just got to try to not commit the fouls here. Here are the Crusaders. They've turned them over. They've gotten St. Edmond to push it a couple times, and Anna Lurson fouled out of the game and hasn't been able to play in overtime or the last 4 minutes of regulation for the Gales. It's kind of the engine in the middle. A junior squad here for the Crusaders trying to get to that regional final to take on the winner of the Newell Fonda Woodbury Central. Palmer has it. She'll push up the left side. Works against Heidoff. Palmer now goes middle. Kicks this one out. Three-pointer by Bradley is good. Bradley hits the three-pointer with 13 seconds left. Hart's going to hustle down the court. 7 seconds remain on the contest. Hart goes, gets knocked down. The ball's going to be taken away. And the Gales, Harvey throws it up. And that is going to be the ball game. We are tied up 40-40. We're going to go to overtime again. The Bradley three tied the game up. And now we're sitting at second overtime coming. We're going to have to put in for some extra pay from Jeff Blankman for this one tonight. We're going to take a break, come back with the second overtime. You're listening to high school playoff basketball at Kick 106.7.
Few people know as much about truck maintenance and repair as RJV Transport and Diesel Repair. Hi, it's Big Pete. As an owner-operator, I understand how crucial it is to get your truck back on the road. Our technicians have the knowledge to get it done right. With competitive shop rates and good old-school experience, we're here to keep you rolling smoothly. Plus, we are one of the only shops in the area certified to do hazmat tanker inspections. RJV and Westside, 663-4500, or call my wife, Sarah, at 790-4543.
Welcome back as we get set to do it again. Overtime number 2. Clayburg to jump against Tuss. Clayburg wins it. Palmer comes away from it. It's going to attack Clucky. Clucky has to be careful, and Palmer gets the basket. Just went aggressively knowing Clucky had foul trouble. And Ashton Clucky's done a good job playing with that foul trouble. Here's Clayburg inside. Out to Heidoff, who couldn't handle it, and it skips out of bounds. It was a low bounce pass, and Heidoff got a hand on it, but couldn't hold it. 2-point lead for the Gales. Huss, she'll dribble up the sideline, lobs this one to Bradley. Bradley is going to meet a double team and throws it away. "35 turnovers tonight for St. Edmond. Hart wants to reset this offense. She calls it out. Heidoff pops out right wing, catches it. Clayburg flashes to the elbow. Now down to Heidoff, right wing. Three-pointer. Heidoff goes long. Rebound's going to be grabbed by Palmer deep in the corner. She'll bring it back towards the left side. Doesn't want to push it. Going to use the screen, set up left side. Fights through, Schneid has it now, top of the key, now right side to Huss. Back to Palmer at the top of the key. Palmer dribbling on that right side. 2:40 to play in the second overtime. Slines, three-pointer, left side's going to be just off the mark. Heidoff, the only one under the basket for the rebound. Hart has the basketball. Dribbles to the right side, wants to go baseline, uses upper dribble. Here's Heidoff now, top of the key. She wants to go sideline, goes in, loses it. Clayburg comes up with it. Lots of contact inside. Clayburg now pokes it out to Hoffbauer. As Clayburg and Heidoff collapse. Here's Hart throwing one up from the crazy angle. And we're going to have a whistle called. And they're going to call it on Palmer. And I've got that as 5 on Chloe Palmer. And she's going to leave the game here with 2:16 remaining. So Palmer's going to check out. So Palmer and Lurson have both fouled out for the Gales. 2 starters. Hart at the free throw line. Trying to tie this one up. The first one's good. Heidoff looks over at Coach McAllister smiling. Hart's second free throw is up and good. We're tied up 42-all, 2:16 to play here in period number 6. Snides almost has that one poked away by Clucky, and they're going to say it was last touch by Clucky. It'll stay with the Gales. Still inbounds in front of their own bench. We'll see who the main ball handler becomes. Bradley catches, wants to go baseline. The defense corrals. We're going to have somebody's out of bounds there, I think. No, they'll call it jump ball, and it goes over to the Crusaders. .207 remaining, second overtime. Girls basketball action, Class 1A, Region 3. Coon Rapids, Baird, and St. Ed's, 42-all. Clayberg, left wing, looks inside. Clucky will pop top of the key, right side Hart. Hart wanted to get it to Clayberg, who came stutter across. Heidoff gets a wide open three left side and drains it. Second three-pointer of the night for Heidoff. Now Harvey will bring the ball across. She wants to push it into the lane. Clayberg has to be careful, and they're going to call it a shooting foul and give it to Hoffbauer. So Harvey now gets free throws in this three-point contest. Minute 36 left. And that free throw's off the right side. No good from Harvey. Second free throw on the way, and this one will rattle off. Clayberg pulls down the board. Anna Hart looks over to Coach McAllister, shakes her head. The offense starts running. Hart fakes driving on the left side. Now they'll start the offense at the 15-second mark. Clayberg has to be careful, close to the out-of-bounds mark. Clucky flies to the top to get it. Now Hart comes back to find it. Left side Heidoff. Another three for her. No, Hart off the back iron. But Clucky's got the rebound, and she'll clear it out. Hart now stands out there. 1 minute to play in the overtime. It's a three-point lead, and now we're going to have a whistle on the reach-in by Flaherty. And back to the free throw line goes Anna Hart. She's 10 of 12, make it 11 of 13 from the line. 6 of 7 here in overtime. And the second free throw goes, and we're going to have a foul on the box out. And they are going to call that one on Flaherty, too, her second. And that'll put Hart at the line again. So the three-point lead extended to 5. Hart with a chance to keep extending this lead. This one will rim off. Coach McAllister walks all the way to the other end of the bench, sits down, changes her mind, walks back. The second free throw is good. 48-42. Second overtime. 53 seconds left. Harvey drives through, almost loses it. Trying to find a way up. Will get it thrown up. Clucky pulls in another rebound. Now they want him to bring up, and Bradley came out, wanted to try to take the ball away, but I believe that's going to be her contest. So she will be the third Gale to foul out of this ball game. And back to the line goes Hart. Free throw hits the front of the iron, back of the iron, side of the iron. Goes in. Second one is up and nothing but the bottom of the net. And now we've got a timeout by Coach McAllister. A full timeout. They lead by 8 now. 37 seconds remaining. You're listening to high school basketball action on KIKD Lake City, Carroll.
Door got a dent? Hood got a ding? Tony's Corner Body and Paint will get rid of that thing. That window crack and that fender scratch has met its match. Tony's Corner Body and Paint. If the repair is big or the repair is small, Tony's Corner Body and Paint does it all. Tony personally guarantees all auto body repairs because he repairs it himself. Tony's Corner Body and Paint. Get a free quote. Main Street in Coon Rapids or call 712-999-DENT.
Basketball action here from the Gatorade broadcast booth. Gatorade brought to you by Pepsi Beverages in Carroll. Helps athletes fuel, recover, and perform, and they're going to need plenty of it after this battle here tonight. Probably some ice. We're going to see bruises. Appear like a football game was played over the weekend. 8-point lead for the Crusaders. Harvey to Huss. 35 seconds to play in the game. Here's Harvey out on the left side. Harvey wants to drive the lane. Loses it, but it's out to Schleins. She'll throw it up left side. The ball is saved. Here's a pass down low. Schleins back out to Harvey. Fakes the three. Now drives. Bounce pass down low is up. No good. Clayberg's got the rebound and will clear it. Clayberg to Hart. And the Crusader faithful on their feet as the Gales call off the Dogs with 7 seconds remaining here in the second overtime. And the Crusaders are going to sneak out of here tonight with a 50-42 victory over the St. Edmond Gales in a hard-fought battle here in Coon Rapids. The post-game show's coming up next, or the seventh period, as we'll call it tonight, here on Kick 106.7.
Since 1968, Mackey Motors has been serving Lake City and the surrounding communities with new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Mackey Motors is a full-service dealership providing oil changes in our Quick Lube Express bays, a service department with world-class trained technicians, a body shop and collision center with the latest equipment, a full vehicle detailing department, or come talk with one of our highly knowledgeable sales staff.
Recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City, MackeyMotors.com.
Community Insurance Agency is a proud supporter of the Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders and is pleased to help sponsor tonight's game. Community Insurance Agency is more than just their name. It's the core foundation of what they believe in, the community. For quality protection at prices you can afford, backed by their fast, friendly service, call one of their agents today at 712-999-2288 or stop in at their office in Coon Rapids. Go Crusaders!
When you buy from a local business, like one of the New Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
Are you looking for a new appliance? Stop by Coon Rapids Hardware Hank. They are an authorized Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amanda dealer. If they don't have what you're looking for in stock, they will order it just for you. Make Coon Rapids Hardware Hank your one-stop shop for all your home needs, and check out their new location. They're proud supporters of the Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders. And remember, they're not your average hardware store.
If you have a project that needs to be done, turn to Moore Construction in Coon Rapids. Whether it's new construction, remodeling, or cosmetic makeovers, trust the professionals at Moore Construction. Call 712-684-7667 for a free estimate. Also, for all your lumber and other building material needs, make it Moore Lumber on Main Street in Coon Rapids. Moore Lumber and Construction, locally owned and operated, and proud sponsors of Coon Rapids Bayard Athletics. Heritage Insurance wants to wish the Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders good luck. Heritage Insurance offers years of experience in protecting all your assets with personalized customer service that you can always trust. Let their staff answer all your insurance questions. Call for your appointment today. 792-999-2263. That's 999-2263. Good luck, Crusaders, from everyone at Heritage Insurance.
From bump, set, spike to the crack of the bat, at Motor Inn of Carroll, we love our high school sports. And we love the opportunity to support our local schools, athletes, coaches, and parents. Through the hard work of our kids, we get the enjoyment of watching and listening to their activities. Other life lessons, like teamwork and citizenship, help create outstanding young women and men we are so proud to sponsor. Good luck to all of our local sports teams. From Motor Inn of Carroll.
And it's a pleasure to have you with us here in the Tailgate Show, brought to you by Mackey Motors of Lake City, recipient of the GM Marca Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City and MackeyMotors.com. We had an exciting double overtime contest here in Coon Rapids, and it was the Crusaders on top 50-42 over the St. Edmond Gales here this evening. So congratulations to the Crusaders. They will advance on to Wednesday night action in Fort Dodge. I did hear them say they will face off with Newell Fonda. Take a quick look at our stats here. St. Edmond, led by Chloe Palmer with 15 points. Abby Huss had 8. Josie Harvey had 7. Peyton Bradley had 8. And Anna Lurson had 4 points for the Gales. The Gales turned the ball over tonight 36 times unofficially. You may have missed one of those as we keep the stats as we call the game, so not 100% sure that they're right, but 36 turnovers here this evening for them. The Crusaders come out with a win. Anna Hart leads the team with 23 points. She was 10 of 12 from the free throw line in the overtime periods here this evening, and that was the difference in this ball game. Ella Heidoff had 14 points. Malia Clayberg had 8, and Ashton Clucky finishes with 5 points for the Crusaders, who unofficially turned that ball over 23 times here this evening, but they get out of here with a 50-42 win. After one quarter, we didn't know if the offenses were going to show up. St. Ed's had the lead 4-3. Halftime, it was the Crusaders on top, 17-12. We tied up at the end of the third, 24-all. At the end of regulation, we were all knotted up, 35-all. First overtime, tied up, 40-all, and the Crusaders able to wrestle out on top with a 50-42 victory here tonight to keep their season alive as they will advance to Wednesday action. Here, Jeff Blankman will let us know who will be covering that game out of Fort Dodge on Wednesday evening. So that will be what will be coming up. He'll have the station. He'll have the full recap for you. You'll find it online at CarrollBroadcastingSports.com as we'll continue on here in the post-game show. As joining us now is Anna Hart. And Anna, it was a hard-fought battle out there against the St. Edmunds squad tonight. Scoring wasn't exactly there sometimes, but the defense made up for it for you guys.
Yes.
How did you guys manage to get this victory out of these 6 periods?
We've worked all season for this. All these girls come to practice every single day and put their all. We have the bench who comes in and practices hard against us for situations like this, which then allows us to play hard in games like this and finish.
When it comes down to an end of a battle like this, you're at the free throw line, 10 of 12 through overtime periods there. What's going through your head when you're towing the stripe with your team there?
We shoot a lot of free throws during practice, so I'm very thankful for that. So, yeah, I just have to go in there and calm myself down because I want this to win.
Let's talk about the defense and how you guys played, because every time they tried to bring the ball up to court, you made them have to work the whole court to get it up there, and then they just never were able to really get their offensive scheme put together at the other end, and that really seemed to affect them, especially with your guys' long arms. It seemed you're always tipping things around.
Yes, defense has always been a big part of our basketball game. we always do good on defense, so then we can get easy transition shots. And tonight, it seemed like they were only able to score when we made those down passes. So when we play good defense, it makes it harder for them to score, and it really helps us out.
Who do you think really stepped up for you guys tonight that maybe won't show up in the stat columns?
Ella did amazing tonight. She really stepped up at the third quarter. One of the quarters, she made a big three that really helped us. But then you have Ashton underneath, who gets a bunch of rebounds for us. And then Aubrey's always in there, Malia, where it's just a big team win every time.
How's it feel to keep the season going and head to Fort Dodge on Wednesday?
It feels great. I'm very excited, especially with not getting to play last year. I'm ready to be back.
Well, congratulations on the victory and best of luck on Wednesday.
Thank you so much.
That is Anna Hart here in the post-game show as the Crusaders get the 50-42 double overtime victory here this evening. And now Ella Heidoff's going to join us in the post-game show. Double overtime victory. Is that how Coach McAllister drew it up for you guys before this one started tonight, Ella?
We were actually practicing a lot of practice for last-minute plays just in case, and it really came in handy towards the end.
Weren't planning on having to use those last-minute plays 3 times, huh?
Not really.
Let's talk about how this team has played this season. I mean, the defense has shown up game in and game out, and again tonight, that was the big difference in this one.
Yes.
How do you guys practice that? How do you keep the intensity up, especially when you have to play 2 overtimes?
We just have the constant effort, and we want the win, so we'll work so hard to get it. And in practice, we just put in constant effort for times like these.
I thought, I don't remember if it was late in the third or there in the fourth when you hit that three-pointer that the roof was going to come off of this gym. Talk a little bit about the crowd that was here supporting you guys tonight, because it was loud when it needed to be.
It was a great crowd. We love to see it. And just when we were shooting free throws, it sounded so loud, and I was like, oh, my gosh.
As this game went on, talk about just how you guys were able to stay up stamina-wise, because you didn't give them any spots. They had to keep changing who the ball handler was going to be, and you kind of switched off with Anna a little bit and took the ball. How important was that there late to maybe give her a couple breaks from being right up in the ball?
Right, we just had to keep hustling, and in practice, we practiced like if Anna is close to fouling out, if Malia is close to fouling out. So we're ready for times like these, and it worked out in the end.
Congratulations on the win. You got any final thoughts about it?
It was great. Love my team.
Thanks for joining us. That's Ella Heidoff here in the post-game show. So her team gets the 50-42 victory here this evening over the St. Edmond Gales, as now Coach Caitlin McAllister joins us. And Coach, the girls already said that you knew you were going to need last-minute plays, and you practiced it all week. And did you know you were going to need 3 of them?
I did not. But it's good for us to think about putting into what we've been practicing into the game. And there was a couple things that at the end of the game I was like, that was my bad. I should have reminded you what we were running, and that maybe could have ended it a little bit quicker. But it's okay. It was good for us. We need a little bit more conditioning, I think. So.
When you talk about conditioning, you guys play a defensive style that if nobody's seen, you're in their shorts the whole way up and down the court in that kind of 2-2-1 look. And then you guys maybe slow the pace down to catch your breath on the offensive side. But playing 6 periods out there tonight, you didn't lose a step.
Yeah, and that was the big thing. I mean, our starters barely came out, and they played hard the whole time. And a couple of them were in foul trouble, and they played the whole game. And that really says a maturity thing for us, because in the past we've had several foul out when we're sitting at 4. And so I think that was a good game for us to see, like, I can play with 4 fouls and stay in it. And I think that was the other thing. Like, we just were in their face all night. Like, we never let up, and it was a good game.
Now, this was a physical battle out there, but you guys looked like you were built to just play that physical of a contest.
Yeah. I think our girls like playing physical games. We talked about at halftime a little bit poise. So we were getting a little bit, kind of losing our cool a little bit. So we just had that conversation of, if you want fouls called, you have to be poised. You have to be doing what you're supposed to be doing, not out of control. And I thought we did a much better job the second half. Well,
the second half went some extra periods, but you end up with that 50-42 win. I think I heard them announce that you're going to get to play Newell Fonda on Wednesday up in Fort Dodge. Have you seen any of their tape as you were preparing for games this season? What do you know about them?
A little bit. We've seen a little bit. We played them last year, the game to go to state. We didn't have Anna, so I think that hurt us a little bit. Our guards did a pretty good job without Anna, but it'll be nice to have her back. What it comes down to is they're going to be in our face. It's going to be very similar, so we'll really work on breaking the defense or breaking their press tonight, or not tonight, starting next week. And we got Monday and Tuesday. We're definitely going to need a couple recovery days with how we played and how physical it was, but we'll start watching film probably tomorrow and figure out what we need to do.
You better get the ice baths ready for the way this one went tonight.
Yeah, no kidding.
Congratulations on the win. Any final thoughts?
No, I think this is the first, it is the first overtime game these junior girls have ever played. So I guess they were looking at doing 2 overtimes just to make up for it. So it was a good game. I was proud of all of them, and I was proud of their efforts, both rebounding and defense and offense. So I thought we did a good job of chipping away.
Coach, congratulations on the win, and best of luck next Wednesday.
Thank you.
That is Caitlin McAllister, the head coach for the Coon Rapids-Bayard Crusaders. They're able to get the victory tonight in double overtime, 50-42 over St. Ed's. It is now time for tonight's Motor Inn Player of the Game. We'll post the photo on the Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network website, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages. Motor Inn of Carroll is your premier Toyota and Chevy dealership for everything from sales to service to parts and collision. And you could pick any of the 5 starters that played the majority of 6 periods here tonight for this Crusaders squad. But when it came down to keeping this game going from the free throw line, it was Anna Hart this evening. 10 of 12 from the free throw line to end overtime periods as they get the victory. She finishes with 23 points, had a block shot. I can't keep track of steals, but there might have been a dozen of those out there. We'll have to look at the official stats when Coach posts, because she just played an outstanding defensive effort. Congratulations to Anna Hart, tonight's Motor Inn Player of the Game. Again, congratulations to the Crusaders. They win in double overtime, 50-42 over St. Ed's. They'll play Wednesday in Fort Dodge. You'll be able to find out who will be covering that game at the Carroll Broadcasting Network when Jeff gets it posted when he gets back from that wrestling state tournament. Everybody, it's been a pleasure calling basketball games for you this winter season, and I hope to do it again next year with Jeff. Everybody, have a great night. Congratulations. Coon Rapids-Bayard wins 50-42 in Class 1A Region 3 basketball action.